right, so check this out. The other day I'm out to dinner, right? And I see this dude walk in and I'm like, wow, he looks great. He was super stylish, right? His hair looked amazing. His outfit was incredible. It was on point. But then all of a sudden I looked down at his shoes and he was wearing boots, as in the wrong boots. I was like, no, dude, you were so close to like absolutely destroying it. And the fact is the boots that he was wearing were super cool, but they were definitely more appropriate for jeans. Gentlemen, today I want to do something inspired by the dude that I saw the other day that was this close to killing it. I'm going to teach you how to properly dress up boots, whether or not you're wearing jeans or you're dressing it next level in terms of chinos, slacks, or even a suit. And the reason why I'm excited is because I am a boot slut. As you can see, I own approximately, actually not approximately, 57 pairs of boots. Gonna need these, and these. All right. Let's get started. So here's the deal. As you can tell, I absolutely love boots. Boots are the sexiest, the most rugged, the most unbelievably manly shoe that a dude can wear. But the trick is knowing how to combine it and wear it properly, because unfortunately, you can take a potential boot opportunity and turn it into a liability by wearing the wrong boots or not combining the outfit with the boot properly. And that's what I want to talk about today. So the first thing I want to get out of the way up front is all the boots that I wear, that you see, are from Thursday Boots. I've talked about them 6,000 times. They are the best. And the reason is pretty simple. They make premium boots crazy affordable price. The reason is because they're direct to consumer. Thursday Boot is direct to consumer, which means they are making them and they've cut out the middleman, which means they can offer you a superior product for a crazy, nuts, ridiculous price. Now, the truth is Thursday Boots are affordable. And when I mean affordable, I mean there is no better, more affordable boot out there on the market, right? I have literally paid like $1,000 for a pair of boots that were half the quality of Thursdays. And the reason is because Thursday has just nailed it, right? They own the factory now that basically manufactures their boots. And so they've just knocked it out of the fucking park, and I love them. You're gonna love them. They're comfortable. The quality is next level. You can literally wear them for years and years and years and years and years, but you can't wear casual boots with dressy clothes. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Guys, if you wanna check out Thursday Boots, they've got more boots now than ever before. They're the sexiest. They're the most comfortable. They're the only boots that I wear, guys, and you're gonna know once you try them why. Guys, hit the link down below. The link is special if you wanna check out any of the boots that I feature or show, or you wanna check out any of the other amazing boots, because literally they have hundreds of boots now. All sorts of different colors, all different sizes, all different styles. They've crushed it. Gentlemen, hit the link down below. Also, while you're at it, why don't you crush the thumbs up to be like, yo, Alpha, I'm excited to talk about boots. So the first rule is don't wear cheap boots, all right? I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Now, if it's a moral thing, like you're like, yo, I'm vegan, right? I don't wanna wear them, fine. But if you're somebody who's just like, yo, I wanna pinch a penny, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm warning you, do not wear cheap boots, because cheap boots look cheap. They also fall apart fast. By spending just this much more money, you're gonna get a badass pair of real leather boots that actually have the Goodyear welt, which means you're not gonna get wet feet. Anyway, guys, invest in a good pair of boots. They're not only gonna look amazing, you're gonna feel more confident, and they're not gonna be cheap boots that look cheap, because cheap boots look cheap. All right, number 2. Do not wear a dressy boot with a casual jean. What do I mean by this, all right? There's some boots that are casual. Most boots are casual in nature, but there's some that are a little bit more elevated, a little bit more aesthetic, which we're gonna talk about the difference in a second. But casual boots, casual jeans. Casual jeans are jeans kind of like this, right? They're a little bit more distressed, they're a little bit lighter in color. Never wear dressy boots with casual jeans. It looks stupid, right? I've literally seen dudes, right, take a pair of casual distressed jeans, throw in a pair of nice boots and a sport coat. And I'm like, dude, you look like an idiot. The jeans need to be dressy if you're gonna be wearing a dressy pair of boots. Next thing you need to understand is that all boots were definitely not created equal. Some were created to be more casual, others more dressy. Now I'd actually like to go over that with you. Right here. All right, so here's the deal. This perfect suede chukka, right? An amazing boot, but you can't dress this up with a pair of slacks, right? It would look stupid. Why? Well, there are a few reasons, right? Number one is the fact that it's a suede. Suede is sexy as hell, right? It's a perfect casual boot, but it's casual, in my opinion. Now, there is the exception, which is actually this boot right here, which I'll talk about in a second, but most suede boots are casual. If you see the stitching around the toe, right? Or the sole, also casual. A dressier boot, typically you're not going to be able to see it, right? They camouflage it. A rubber sole, this is also going to basically indicate that it's a more casual boot as opposed to something like this, right? You can see the difference. The other thing that makes this boot more casual, in my opinion, are laces, all right? Laces, in my opinion, are a more casual option. There's nothing wrong with them, but if you're somebody that wants a more aesthetic, clean line, you're definitely going to want to go with something that's a little bit cleaner, right? Without laces. But there is an exception, once again, all right? Here's the exception. This boot right here, one of my all-time favorite boots, all right? It's a wingtip, all right? Brogued. Brogued basically means all these little dots or perforations in the leather, all right? But it's a lace-up. This is a dress boot. Now, it looks amazing with jeans, but it also is appropriate to actually elevate this with a pair of chinos, a pair of cotton pants, or I've even seen it with a suit and it looked amazing. Here's another pair that I recently got, right? I just got these like a few weeks ago. I saw these and I was like drooling. Like seriously, look at the leather, right? The whole grain leather inside, finished with the smooth leather on the outside. God, this is a sexy boot. It's also able to be dressed up, right? Because of the nature of it, right? Also look at the toe, right? The toe is also going to be another indicator of a dressy versus a casual boot. If your boot has a little bit more taper, this is going to be more dressy. Pop quiz. What about these boots, right? What are these? Casual, or could you dress these up, right? Notice. Well, actually, hopefully you already noticed. You're like, yo, Alpha, they're casual. I get it, right? They are casual. Now, they're sick and sexy, right? These are honestly one of my favorite boots because it's a cap toe, which I love. I also love the matte black leather. It's just so sexy, but it's definitely a casual boot, right? Because once again, the leather. A matte leather is going to be a little bit more casual as opposed to something with a higher shine, which brings me to the next point, right? If you want to dress up a boot or a shoe for that matter, you want to make sure that the leather is a little bit shinier, right? The more matte it is, the more casual it is, right? The other reason why this is a casual boot is, once again, boom, the sole, it's rubber, right? It's got laces. Another point is, typically on more casual boots, the sole may stick out a little bit further, right, than the actual upper or the leather, right? As opposed to something like this, right? See? Notice. A little bit cleaner, all right? It is designed and made to be a higher shine, also a more minimal profile, and that's a thing. The next tip is the profile of the boot, right? Look how low, look how clean, look how simple, right? A little bit more like a dress shoe as opposed to something like this, right? Still a Chelsea boot, but the profile, look at it, right? You can tell, obviously, that this is a casual boot. This is going to be a little bit dressier. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't dress down a casual boot. Not at all. And that's one of my favorite things to do, right? A great pair of denim, a simple shirt, whether or not it's a Henley or an Oxford, right? A leather jacket. You can dress down dressy boots, but you can't dress up casual boots. Color. Let's talk about it. All right, so here's the deal. A lot of guys, a lot of men love black, and I love black. Black's a great color, but here's the truth. If you're going to be dressing up a pair of boots, in my opinion, brown is an amazing choice. And honestly, it's a little bit more fashion forward, right? A lot of guys are comfortable with black. It's like, oh, it matches with everything. Well, brown, honestly, matches with just about as much as black. And in my opinion, it just adds another level of richness and texture to an outfit, right? These Chelsea boots, right, in my opinion, are perfect, right? The toe box, not too pointy, but not too bulky, right? The little patina or aging by the toe, it's brown. This would look amazing when paired with pretty much anything, right? Navy blue, amazing. Gray, amazing, right? Green, amazing. Tan, amazing. Blue jeans, amazing. Same with these, right? In my opinion, man, you cannot go wrong with an amazing pair of brown boots. But to be fair, black is a great option. In my opinion, personally, what I would do is get both because, you know, truthfully, you're going to love your boots so much like I do that you're going to want multiple pairs. The other cool thing is that by simply changing your shoe, you can really elevate or change the aesthetic of your outfit. And so switching it up from something dark and mysterious like black, or you want to go with something a little bit more surprising and daring, right? Every time, literally every single time I wear these gray suedes, guys, I get compliments from men, from women. Everybody's like, yo, I love your boots. Gentlemen, here's the deal. Fact is, If you are serious about looking amazing, you got to get a pair of boots, right? Boots are the most perfect, most manly, most amazing footwear that a guy can wear. But all boots were definitely not created equal. If they're a little bit more casual, that's cool. But if you want to dress them up, you got to go with a more elevated aesthetic in terms of boots. But in my opinion, every single dude should have about 10 pairs. Because seriously, boots are amazing. They make you a little bit taller if you're a short dude, which is a great thing about the heel. They also make you look a little more manly, even if you're not super macho.